I did chop up everything. Well, not everything. The coleslaw I didn't. But it's really, really simple. And this is going to be great for you kids to make with your mom when you get home. So, orange chicken wraps. And what we're going to start with is the coleslaw mix, which you all have probably seen this in our produce department, probably even used it. It doesn't take an entire bag, but I just used a regular cup and measured out 4 cups. So we're just going to put that in a big bowl. And next we're going to add, and I used these little mandarin orange cans, and that's in the fruit aisle. And I just drained them and put them in this bowl. So just toss that in. Everything you're just going to toss in, so that makes it really simple. This is something that's easy if you want to do it in the morning before everybody goes to school or work. Then when it comes home, it's going to taste even better. And a cup and a half of the broccoli florets. Now you can buy the fresh broccoli if you want to and chop it up into the florets. We just took a bag and I just kind of tore them and cut some of them apart so they were a little smaller, so nobody got a big huge chunk. And then it says to slice the yellow pepper, but I didn't really notice it said that, so I diced mine. So if you have someone in the house who's picky and they may not want to eat yellow peppers, this is a really good way to kind of throw it in and they may not notice. So dice it up. And let's see, what are we putting in next? Celery. So I did the same thing with the celery. I like mine pretty small because I'm not really a celery eater, but I will eat it if it's mixed with something. So that's why I know the tricks. Now we're going to put in some sunflower seeds. Now your kids may snack on these, so it's good if you've already got these in the house. And you may even want to snack on them once you get them into the house. They're very healthy. So again, just toss those in. Now the grated orange peel. Nicole, were these called blood oranges? Did you notice? Because they look like blood oranges to me. And I just grated the peel. Do you all have a little grater or microplane or something like that that you can zest? So I did that with the whole orange. I threw it all away. Well, I did eat part of it, so I have to make that confession because it was really good, very, very sweet. So you might want to grab some of those before you go home tonight. And I didn't realize that there was a coleslaw dressing. Did you all know that? Well, I guess I always buy my coleslaw somewhere else. So I buy what they've already got mixed up in the deli for me. So I didn't know I could make it at home without having to do everything from scratch. So that was a nice surprise. So this is the orange zest. Now I did put a little bit of the juice because after I tasted a slice and realized how nice and sweet it was, I decided that a little bit of the juice wasn't going to hurt a thing. And it might be actually fun.
Nice vinegar and sugar.
Is that it?
I don't boil chicken, but I make it.
That's good. Now, Nancy, I have this just for you. You don't have to know how to boil chicken because you can buy it in the package already made. So we're going to use 2 packages. So, does everybody have kitchen shears that they keep in the kitchen? Something that you just use for food? If you don't, I suggest you do that because you'd be surprised how many times you'll need them. I can't live without mine. In fact, I have 2 pair. Now this is the barbecue sauce. I'm just going to mix the already prepared chicken and the barbecue sauce together. Just kind of toss that lightly. And what you will probably find is that you can add more chicken than what the recipe calls for, depending on how saucy you like your chicken. So. Okay, so we may have to edit this part too. Because I didn't realize I needed to get another spoon. Okay, now we're just gonna toss all this together. Very simple, easy. And it makes a fair amount. I think this says it's 4 servings. Is that what it says on the paper? It doesn't say 4 tortillas. I think this is very generous.
I don't like white beans, but they would be pretty in that.
They would be pretty in this. That would be nice color to offset. Now, if you want this to be more saucy, also add more coleslaw dressing. Some stuff you just have to kind of do by your taste, by your family's taste. So really that's all there is to it. We're just gonna take the flour tortillas. Now you can get these in whole wheat too, and you can get these in several sizes. So I'm using the big ones tonight. So we're just gonna put that on the on the plate. Then put our slaw. You know, this might even be nice to add some pineapple or some mango, maybe add a little tropical feel to it. And then we're gonna put some chicken right down the middle. And again, this is just how much you like. And I'm gonna roll it this way. Now I like to kind of squish mine a little and pull it back, just so it's kind of like glue, so it'll stay together a little better. And cut it on the diagonal. And this would be really good to take in your lunch too. So, and then I took a little orange sauce. So that would make a nice little lunch to take.